What's up, guys? Jared here, Paintbrush Samurai. If you're like me, then you're way too damn busy to get sick, alright? But sometimes this physical body that we're attached to doesn't quite cooperate, you know? And it kind of drags you down a little bit. For example, I got my nice solid 4.5 hours of sleep last night. Woke up, and I was feeling a little bit under the weather. And I go outside, and no wonder. It's windy. Alright, wind is the worst kind of weather. Alright, and no mojo jojo, but seriously, the weather affects your mood and your physical state. Alright, I don't mind any other weather. Every weather has its perks and its cons. Not wind. There's nothing good about wind. It makes me feel like crap. It makes everybody I know feel like crap. If you're a girl, you're going to have a bad hair day. Or if you're me, you just continue to have bad hair days, right? What can you do in the wind? In the summer, you can swim. In winter, you can snowboard. In spring, you can just be outside. But it's like, wind? You can fly a kite? No, that's boring as hell. Nobody, like, if you ever flown a kite, dude, it's sucks. There's dust blowing in your face. It's absolutely the worst weather. And it makes me feel like crap. So, today, I'm going to teach you guys how to power through the sickness. Alright? Now, who would have thought that the answer that we're looking for could be found in a 30-year-old rock song by Survivor, featured in the Rocky movies? No, I'm not talking about Eye of the Tiger. I'm talking about Burning Heart. Alright, there's some really good lyrics in there, by the way. Check that song out, alright? In this song, he says, in the warrior's code, there is no surrender. Though the body says stop, his spirit says never. So, modern day songs, step up your lyric game, alright? Because those guys 30 years ago were killing it, especially in the motivation department. Alright? The biggest way to overcome sickness is mental toughness. Yes, okay, I'm gonna literally tell you the best way to power through a sickness is to just buck up and man through it. Like, I mean, that's the number one way. Alright, be enthusiastic, be positive. Alright, let's put it this way. If you're sitting on the couch and you're doing nothing and feel low energy and you get a headache, what are you gonna do? Probably gonna go to sleep, feel like crap the rest of the day, do nothing. Now let's say you're doing the most fun thing you've ever done in your life. It's an absolute blast, and suddenly a headache comes along. You gonna stop? Probably not, right? So the same can be said even after we get this sickness. So we have to just continue pushing forward. Mental toughness, mental fortitude. Get used to it. Now the next thing is for your physical body, vitamins or juice and lots of water. Alright, now make sure you're careful on your juice selections, but that's a good source of vitamins, so I think they're kind of interchangeable. Now for some people that might be like, I don't know man, vitamins, they're kind of like a placebo effect, and maybe that's true, I don't know, but they make me feel slightly better when I take some vitamins, so it might be fake, might be all on my mind, but great, I don't care. Makes me feel better. So I recommend you buy some Emergen-C or something, or buy a big jug of your favorite juice. That's also a good option. And drink lots of water, guys. Lots of water, okay? You got to sweat out all these toxins, which brings me to the next point. You got to go exercise. What? You said exercise while you're sick? That makes no sense. No, okay, you have to go out and exercise, all right? I have proved this to myself countless times. I still have a hard time believing it. Every time I'm sick and I sit there on the couch, I feel terrible. And then, like, I have to go to work or something, and I'm forced to do something physical, and I actually weirdly start to feel better. Alright, why? Alright, your body is actually going to sweat out toxins. Okay, your body is going to produce more energy that's going to be used to fight infections, fight bacteria, whatever the hell is wrong with you. Right? Now, you might think it's opposite. You might think, well, but if I lay down, then I'll be able to conserve my energy and I'll have more energy to fight your infection. Yeah, you would think that, but nope, not the way it works, all right? Just think about how you feel when you're not sick, all right? If you just lay around all day, you're not bursting with energy because you can't lay down anymore. You just feel tired and relaxed. And if you're moving all the time, you feel energized because you're doing stuff. So same applies when you're sick, guys. Same applies when you're sick. All right, for foods, I'm going to cut out fast food when we're sick, guys. I like to do spicy foods and healthy foods. All right, my personal favorite, chicken noodle soup, a little bit of hot sauce. All right, it's pretty obvious why healthy food is good for you, and spicy food just tends to be good for clearing you up anything going on in that facial area. All right, you can put some hot sauce on your food, some cayenne pepper. Woo! Gonna clear you right up. All right, that stuff's fantastic. All right, so that's pretty much how you get through a sickness. All right, you got to remember that most sicknesses are probably only gonna last 2 or 3 days, anyways. All right, so 2 or 3 days of pain and suffering, and maybe it sucks, but if you did nothing, well, you're not gonna get those 2 or 3 days back. If you're like me, you need all those days, all those hours, all those minutes. You just don't got time to give them away to little things like a headache, or some nausea, or some vomit, or some stuffy noses. All right? So just push through the pain. I wish you guys luck. And remember, if you're totally dying for like more than a week, or like 4 or 5 days actually, go see a doctor. All right? I'm not saying that you can just power through cancer or something, but for the most part, I would say 90% of the time you get sick, you can use these tips to power yourself through and still get stuff done. All right, this is Jared, Paintbrush Samurai.